Let's say you were born to fly, or at least that's what the wings would seem to suggest, but all of a sudden, you're tied to the ground, kept out of the skies. What do? I mean, after 6 years, you probably get cranky. After 7, resentful. After 8, stiff wings. But after 21, I mean, how do you come back from that? That's the question a certain angel had to ponder for more than 2 decades, and it's a question this aims to answer. It's a happy ending to a sad story. It's the resurrection of a neglected hero that was never forgotten, and more importantly, it's a tremendous video game. It's the aptly named Kid Icarus Uprising. Welcome back, Pit.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Released in March for the Nintendo 3DS, Kid Icarus Uprising is a game many of us thought would never happen, and yet, here we are. The arrows are soaring, the floating eyes are floating, and Pit is flying. Wait, Pit is flying? Yes, Pit is flying. So, what do you do on the bench for 21 years? Evidently, you play a lot of Sin and Punishment. And whatever the hell this is. Now, Uprising is a gargantuan game in terms of modes and content, but in terms of its gameplay, it's really split into 2 parts. Most levels have an on-rails flying section, basically Sin and Punishment Kid Icarus edition, and a ground section where you fight on foot in a kind of third-person action game. Both approaches are good, and they provide the game some diversity, but Uprising is at its best when you're in the air. Perhaps no surprise for an angel. In fact, the aerial parts are downright thrilling, and since Pit can't actually fly, the goddess Palutena is essentially giving him the gift of temporary flight. She moves him through the heavens at a breakneck speed, and happens to be quite a cinematographer.
Yeah! Take that, wall!
But when you're on the ground, things slow down. Now, the game is still good, but this is definitely the weaker half of Uprising, and that has a lot to do with the controls. And when you're in the sky, you move Pit with the circle pad and aim with the stylus, and it works brilliantly, but on the ground, it's a bit awkward. You still move Pit with the circle pad, but now the stylus controls your aim and the camera, and it's very awkward. And if you're wondering where the platforming is, well, there is none. Kid Icarus has been changed from its original form, but one of the most impressive things about Uprising is how meticulously it recreates the Kid Icarus vibe. The same enemies, the same music, no detail was spared. So this doesn't just feel like some action game with Kid Icarus slapped on the box. Through dialogue, through references, and through eggplants, Uprising feels very much like a Kid Icarus sequel.
This is bad.
Let's hurry. For a pair of disembodied heads, they sure move fast.
And part of me still can't believe I'm saying that. A Kid Icarus sequel. You'd think a game like this would falter beneath the weight of its own expectations, but this isn't just a retro rehash. It's actually a reinvention. A game that impresses less because of its nostalgia than its sheer quality. And that's what's so special about this game. Kid Icarus Uprising isn't just a love letter to our childhoods. 2 decades later, the Forgotten Angel is more relevant than ever, and maybe, just maybe, even better.
Mission complete!
Look how far you've come, Pit. I'm proud of you.
Huh, you don't usually meet such nice bosses.
Let's get you back.